This is a 723rd production.
Sponsored by Heal with NELLZ Love.
You know what I'm saying? We
try to oranges before
we try to do what we can do around here on Real Life, Real Views.
It improves every episode, you know.
With your host, A. Smith, NELLZ Love. And that's how we do. We here to talk to y'all about all the trials and tribulations we've been going through to get this podcast situated. And first and foremost, I want to start off. I got to talk quick because if I don't, she jumps in and starts her shit. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's, you know what that is? You know what that is, though? Because that's how I can talk this episode. So I can
Damn! That's what I'm saying! You know what I'm saying?
You know what that is? That's because I think everybody in our family don't let nobody talk. It's not just me. I noticed that.
That's why we always argue.
Yeah, that's why everybody in our family
argue with everybody.
No, because everybody in our family...
Production argue with everybody, boy.
Yeah, I argue with
right before we start, why he set up the camera? Like, yo, this is insane.
I thought I was in trouble today when he came in. He was like, did you see this piece? I'm like, I didn't see that piece. He said, but no, this piece...
And then he said, I don't want to blame Alicia.
Because I knew.
But the piece...
I didn't see the piece either.
I said, in my head, I know she took the piece off, but I'm not going to throw her under the bus. But I don't want to be in trouble either.
So she really lost the piece. No,
it was still on it.
It was on it. He put the piece on, but I never knew anything.
She didn't put it where it belonged.
No,
I never took it off because I never knew he put it on.
He ain't put his glasses on, so he didn't know the piece was still there technically.
See, you know what? I started admitting that, like, Sarah be right, son.
Yeah,
I just was whispering. I was pussy about it.
She be right.
I told her, I said, he argued with everybody. He blamed Sarah, but it's him.
I don't blame Sarah.
You did. Oh my God. When Sarah was working, you would blame Sarah for a lot of shit. Sarah don't know how to do this. Sarah don't know how to do that. And then
I put the camera like this. No, let me show you, Sarah. Let me, because you know, without that.
No, she just be right, son. I realized that. I start looking in the mirror. I'll be like, son, this freaking girl.
The man in the mirror.
Because the other day, right? So you know we got the wire shit for the thing, right? For the microphone, right? So I'm looking for the wire. You know what it is? Moesha, right? I like things to be where I put it at.
Are you sipping a shot?
Yeah. I have to do what I gotta do. That's the last one. I'll take 3 shots of that to get through the episode.
Going to hell.
Yeah, it is what it is. We have a small cup. Big cup. I'm surprised you let me get this because you always like to match me. Surprised you say take that out the episode because I don't have one.
I thought you was gonna throw it back and get rid of it. I wasn't aware that I was still gonna be sitting here.
I'm standing up for self.
You lucky this is a botch episode because
standing up for self. I'm leaving it there.
Why is it a botch episode?
Because we don't have a
because
topic,
you have a
we don't have a guest.
perfectionist issue. That's what I was just about to say before you cut me off.
Y'all cut me off. I was just about to talk about something.
You don't get that much lines. Nobody said get a lot of lines. We said you could talk and not really engage that much. Nigga.
But what I said was that
take out of control.
Alright, man.
So I was talking about Nelly. That's what I was doing. Try quickly before Cutco said, I'm in.
They said, y'all said I could talk.
Y'all said I could talk.
Well, about her being a perfectionist and how we come and we shoot or whatever, and how the percentage of the way this is on the table have to be even. And I don't care about stuff like that. And they get it on me in production. Well, you were supposed to care about the amount of space that you got over here with the cover and the amount of space that you got over here with the cover.
No, the conversation was, I'm upset because I don't like the way the curtain looks behind us. So when it was on the backdrop,
same. Oh, concept.
When the curtains were on the backdrop, you saw the poles. I hated that. I don't want you to see fucking walls and shit. Now, this shit got wrinkles. I got a problem with
this
that.
This is all $3.99.
Wrinkle it.
Wrinkle it, or then we gotta have to say
either way, I want to progress. I want it to look better for you guys. Somebody
give us the cleanest bag because clearly
someone has to
care. A problem for episode 2 if she don't get this eye.
Episode 2 is
what about the paper?
It's gonna be a different.
Should we get the paper?
It's gonna be a different. We're gonna be at a different location.
But we can't get the paper background. Is it paper big enough? Is the paper never?
Remember their paper wasn't wide enough.
No, do they have wide paper? Cause it was the paper.
They got everything you want to spend your money on.
But is the paper wrinkled?
No.
See, I just made up something so we don't have to argue. We might have to invest in paper.
But there's nothing wrong with this.
Oh, really? She wants to get it pressed. It's $40.
I ironed it the last time we used it, but I didn't have time this time. I mean, it didn't take out everything anyway.
But to me, it looks good. To me, how I look, am I blended?
I ain't gonna lie.
How I look is?
I ain't gonna lie. They like the product. They worrying about y'all. They not worrying
I
about
understand that.
corner.
That's what I'm trying to
It's
tell
a
her.
look.
Look how she flipped her hair. Did
It's
you
a
flip it
look.
right?
My shoulder's not out today. It's a
Did you
look.
flip it right?
Let me see.
Yo, every time we about to shoot, but I got high blood pressure. My pressure is like medium when I come to shoot with NELLZ.
You gotta stop.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, hello?
Say
Say it again.
Yeah.
High blood pressure.
You gotta relax. How many lines he get? Did we give him a double to cap?
You said he could talk, so you know he gonna talk for the entire episode.
Did we cap him? Can we cap his ass?
We gotta give him the signs.
10 seconds left for the shoot though. But nah,
I'll shut up.
real talk, nah, don't shut up, dog. I'm just fucking with you.
Yo.
Production is really dope.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? When I was telling you like what production had before you saw it, you was like, what the
I was like,
I'm like, Nelly, they got shit.
why so many cameras?
They got cameras, they got
Get me
lights.
wrong. See, I gotta bring my thing out.
They got mics.
They got the lights.
You know, some of our episodes we have the mic stands.
You know, me and my migraines. I'm like,
With
listen,
the
production
mics.
with the fucking these bright ass lights. I
Like,
can't do the episode.
It's been going. Like it's been going
You guys can't see it, but there's a mic here. There's a mic there.
everywhere. Everywhere. You
So
know,
like,
because
everybody get a mic.
we started off practicing how it was gonna be with sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had first episode, it felt like you just had your first child. And Cuzzo and them was like responsible to make sure your baby was gonna be good. Kinda could have been
It
like
was
a babysitter.
Yeah, the daycare.
The daycare that you leave your child with them. And so it felt like if something went wrong, we would have to go to the daycare to say, yo, what's
you let my child fall?
You know what I'm saying? And we learned throughout the rest of the episodes, but I think for the first two, that Deli would hit me, I would hit Cuzzo, or production, I would say. And it was just complicated in the beginning of us not even understanding what audio
Everything that
was.
going on.
You know what I'm saying? And how still also with us just paying them in shots that, you know, we getting the best quality. Not to take nothing away from 723rd Entertainment, but just to say that we all was growing together. Like, you know, this was
But we improved every episode.
We improved every episode. Every episode.
And it was something different about every episode. If you visually, something different.
So with it being our baby, we just felt like we should be able to voice. We also want them to be able to show their talent, but we also want to voice something that we are part of as already. And sometimes I don't do that. So that was new for me, but I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I wasn't trying to come at them or hurt nobody. It was just a business call of saying, like, something happened to my baby, and I want to know what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? And as they break it down in different points of views without faulting anybody, they showed the growth.
They put us through therapy.
You know what I'm saying? They showed the growth and broke it down to us like, one, we as professional as we are. Two, not everybody audio turned out actually to be the hardest thing.
And now that I listen to other podcasts
And
and watch it, I be like, yo, this shit fucked up. We doing good.
And yeah, so it was an emotional roller coaster, I would say, first two episodes. And the first two episodes was me and Dell sitting next to each other. And so we really thought that was supposed to be our puncher, starter, hitter, or whatever. So we were really protective over the first two episodes. So
I mean,
that's just really...
We were taking it serious, and I'm sure it shows. And that's why people keep coming back, clicking on our YouTube and hearing us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Where we at?
Everywhere. So, Cuzzo, what was your intake on that? Because the first episode, we had a lot of conversations.
Basically, the thing about it is, you know, we already did a podcast before. So, with that, with me and Sarah, right, when we learned from the first podcast that we did, and we went through the trials and tribulations, audio was always the biggest problem. Mm-hmm. Like, it was like, damn, we had different spaces every time. So, this place don't sound right, that place don't sound right. Do we got the right equipment? Do we know what we doing? Because you forget though, like we she a singer, I'm an actor. Like, we had to learn how to do a lot of behind the scenes things. So a lot of times that like y'all were learning, we were learning on the fly as well.
Right.
We were learning on the fly as well. But we would also, like, we understood what y'all was coming from because we entertainers too, and we actually went through that as well. We went through the critiquing ourselves and listening to other people's stuff and listening and then getting too high off of good critiques and getting too low off of bad critiques. And what I would do is I would try to relate to y'all, like, listen, when someone say it's good, don't feel like you're the best in the world. When someone say it's bad, don't feel like you're the worst in the world. Like, understand that everyone's not gonna like your stuff, everyone's not gonna dislike your stuff. But understand that we going in this road, we all together. Some things that y'all may have said were right. And I had to, like, again, me too, as in me going in and me editing and me sending the audio over to Sarah and her editing the audio, we learned the mistakes that we made.
Right.
As well. So y'all weren't always wrong at things like, oh shit. Sometimes we like I'll write, like I'll send her, because she busy, she do her own engineering stuff too. So I send her something and she's like, damn, we did this wrong. Like, we gotta do this. So y'all say something back, and then I'm like, damn, they right. Like, what the fuck we gonna do from here? Like, you hear what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and it's already shot stuff.
It's already shot. You can't go back. You can't go do that.
You gotta just.
But as a village, it came the fuck together.
It did.
And
the growth started getting crazy quickly though. So it was almost as if speaking up for yourself helped. Because you know what I'm saying, you're a part of it. Although that they're handling everything in the background, they were able, because we spoke up to ourselves, they tuned in. Not saying that they didn't tune in the first time, they tuned in more. And as the episodes continued, we tried different things and they grew from it as well as we did. And we knew that we had to speak a certain tone, and they knew they had to make a certain
about
value.
Communication, though.
Yeah, because if we
didn't say it, then
we would have just went with whatever, held it inside, and then pissed off with them. And also, they would have thought we were satisfied, and we weren't satisfied, and that happens in real life. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So this is real life, real view. So we just wanted to break it down. I mostly just wanted to say, Janelle, I want to say she do too much sometimes. Like, well, again, I had to say 50%.
But I never said that. Like, you keep using
no, but I gotta
example,
use that.
Not even
I gotta use that to make it sound good.
No, you want to use it to make me sound bad.
Right, both.
All right, season 2 applications will be up in my link in the bio.
And then she kicks me out every time I start shit. She kicks me out.
Why you fucking with me?
What episode 1 and 2 we had different glasses, right?
Why you want to start me out?
So I got the glasses for episode 1 and 2, but I only got 2 glasses.
3 months before we even started shooting.
Yes.
3 months before we even started shooting, I told her.
What job?
And first of all, she offered it, and then came here with nothing. Now you're gonna blame somebody else?
No, the first 2 episodes I came with something, but I'm so cheap I only bought 2 glasses. Now I realize we're gonna have guests in the future. And Janelle is not gonna let a 3rd glass be all it.
What the fuck is that?
Janelle, you.
Yo.
So I bought 2 glasses. Then I'm like, well, I could just always go back to the store and get the 3rd one.
And never went.
Went back to the store. They didn't have the 3rd one. They had a new joint. So I gotta switch to all 3 new glasses.
All these shits in my cabinet.
She was tight. This time I bought 4 because the hell with the bull. So she like. But she settled for the glass. It was her favorite color, so I knew I would get by. I said, ooh, Janelle. I said, ooh, look, they blue. She said,
I have to show you the shit I did get made, but I'm bringing it in for season 2.
Yeah, then she was tight because the new glasses couldn't get the logo on them. Because the way they were shaped. So it be real.
But the new glasses has the logo on it.
It be real. You ain't got them yourself?
Yes.
Why I can't keep the glasses, y'all? We didn't even discuss that.
Because you said you were getting some made and I ain't seen them.
Oh, you right.
The season done.
This is
when we gonna use them? When they gonna get made?
I thought these were such a hit that
you
I didn't feel like changing.
Alright,
you alright. No, I did say that.
Do you want to fight?
No.
Okay.
But I did say that. I agree with you. I totally forgot.
So the t-shirts we have on, My Best Friend has a book that has come out and is available on Amazon Kindle. It's available in paperback and on ebook. Until Now is the book title. by my best friend Jatika, 6 Colors Gibbs. You can type it on Amazon and find it there. I support, small businesses, and I've been wearing a few t-shirts from small businesses. People I know.
She has been wearing her t-shirts and hoodies.
I want to be an advocate for support, whether it's supporting clothing lines, supporting anything you're selling. If you have anything that you want me to wear on the podcast, you can hit me up, DM me. I will buy it. You don't have to give me anything for free. And it'll be on here. You'll be linked everywhere. I'll make a post, put it on our social media so people can see it. And that's going to be a thing that I do. And I got her to do it too, so we'll support you.
First of all, I only get stuff I like. If I don't like it, I'm not getting it. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Because I liked it. You understand? First of all, let me flip around. But
what I'm saying is,
you ain't going to say like you made me get this shirt. So,
I got a good question for y'all.
No, hold on. Let me tell you why I got this shirt. Right here it says, I hid my pain behind a smile until now. You understand what I'm saying? I went on there, got a lot of shirts, a lot of different things. But I get my stuff that, I'm on my new thing where I'm doing messages. Mm-hmm. So this was a great message. And I'm not taking away from no other brand. And I'm not going to lie, I'm only going to purchase what I like. Right? But this shirt, I bought 2 of them. The messages on his products is real life.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my purpose.
The book is even more.
You understand what I'm saying? That was my purpose in just the whole thing of until now, because we do a certain amount of fucked up shit or good shit until we be like, we not doing it anymore.
Right.
So
we stay in a box.
So send your stuff. And I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs that I do know, and they have merch, do have a meaning behind it.
Right.
So I will purchase it. But I got the funds, because sometimes I ain't got it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even get my sweaters back out there, but I'm going to try to get them out there for this season.
I've been wanting one.
My message, I feel like, is not about a merch thing to me. Not going to lie to you. I want great quality things, and I want my message of never give up. It's not my slogan, but it's a real message that we need to give to our people. Mm-hmm. That's all. That's
so
how I feel.
Shit?
I got you. I'm gonna get the hoodie because I'll be having it. When I get some money, I'm gonna make some up. I got you. But I had a few t-shirts, and I didn't give you one, and that was foul. Because we filmed together, and I never gave Nelly a t-shirt to wear.
This is why the application is.
This is true.
In the link in my bio for a new host.
I gotta admit when I'm fucked up.
You don't do that often, but whatever.
But I'm live. That's often enough. Cause of what you was gonna say. She was about to take
I like that. But my question was but now that y'all now she run her own business, Molly do as well. But now that y'all are creators, like when you're in front of the camera, you become a creator, right? And you could be behind the camera to be a creator. But now that y'all are creators, right? How do you look at other things? Do you because I know when I became an actor, creator, right? Before I was very judgmental of people's art, right? But as I became a creator, I started watching things from a different perspective. Like I critiqued less because I understood. So how do y'all, when you watch things that you like maybe it's for example, maybe it's an album from an artist that you love that you probably didn't like, right? Before you're probably bashing. But now that you're a creator, how do you feel towards that, if I'm making sense with that?
Well, I don't necessarily bash, but things I didn't understand before, I do understand now. Like, as far as audio, that was a really, really big lesson. And when I listen, I'm a big, podcast watcher, listener, and I love watching interviews. Mm-hmm. So now when I watch interviews, I'm paying attention to shit that I didn't pay attention to before, as far as audio goes. And I'm like, oh, should I hear a bird in the background? Like, a regular person won't hear it. But now that I'm in it, I hear everything. Like, when I listen to our shit, I hear the ice machine from the fridge. I hear the fucking pipes with the water. Like, damn, this house is loud.
And then also because will explain that we're not in the studio, the soundproof, everything, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he said the room has noise.
Then you
in
hear the cars driving by, a motorcycle who you heard in a couple episodes.
Do you know, there's some of the, I don't know, I can't just go off I'm drinking off the top of my head, but do you know there's so many great movies that you watch, right? And you would see certain, not mistakes, natural things. So like if they filming in the city, right? You can't stop cars going by.
Yeah.
And you would hear a car going by in the movie and you'd think that was intentional. That wasn't intentional. That was the car. They filming on 34th Street. Yeah. A car went by, a bus went by. You can't take that out of the audio. You can try, but that's natural.
But it makes it work.
To make it work, yeah.
And being that this is real life, real views, you get what the fuck we give you. Not playing.
but honestly, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. To answer your question, I feel like just like how I said, no offense to no one, but I do have to like it. I have to really feel your message. I don't want my clothes tearing apart if I purchase my money. You know, I put my money on it. So I learned that from when we was doing merch. So I really want you to have good quality stuff so that it can last me.
Well, can you buy me one of these?
This?
Okay. With my brother in it?
Yes. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So I want good quality stuff. So for people that is selling merch, and I know a lot of people is doing a lot of quick things, but if that's something that you really want to do, put your all in it. You know, not everybody can start off with the most high quality material, but you do your research. You know what I'm saying? I don't sew or nothing, but I do my research on what I think is the best material. What can I afford and how much I'm going to sell it for.
So why you beat me up when I complain about the wrinkles behind us?
You're not selling that?
We are selling it. We are.
I felt that.
We're selling it.
It's true.
Y'all don't have to go in every time. Like, you don't
I felt that.
That was me.
We are selling it.
True.
Yo.
But what if you like the quality? What if you like the quality of it, but you don't actually like the product, right? Before you was a creator, you're probably like, that shit is trash. But now as you're a creator, do you have a different outlook on it? Like, maybe it's not for me.
Right. Maybe it won't be, maybe it's not for me. Maybe if the quality is good or I'm not really with the message because I got to wear it. Mm-hmm. But to come back to you, you're right. You're right. I have to say, you're right, because we are selling this. But I don't know why. I just feel a little bit sometimes careless of
you're
not
You're
caring.
more into the message.
Like, right.
We're on YouTube.
Right.
We're not just audio.
Right.
We're visual. Right. So the visual
have
to be like we can't be on here in pajamas. So
the message.
Why doesn't the background?
No.
Yeah, I'm with it.
That might work though.
I like that.
That might work because people might look like they got on pajamas, so that shit is terrible, but they gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm. Look at these ghetto.
But yeah, and that's like just being too much into your head. Like caring about no. Oh, we should not do that. Fine. Yeah, that we shouldn't. No.
Bonnets are like so.
I know, but still, too.
It's
still a visual.
I would have to flat iron my hair. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, what you about to say? She should wear the bonnet? No. Right. Okay. Good. No. Everybody. Yes. Thanks for agreeing with me. I appreciate y'all.
Y'all dragging it. Bonnets be cute sometimes.
No, we're not. You just said we're selling. We don't have to be bonnets.
Oh, now you're about the stuff. Now you care.
You just put me on.
So I want you to care about what she always bring up to you. Even if the she is 50%, move it back over. That's your part.
I like it here.
This is true. This is true.
I like it.
Because you care about your clothes. She care about your clothes. Now care about something she cares about.
I do. I listen to her.
This is a relationship.
I feel like I listen to her anyway, but I give her a hard time.
But you know, this is who she is.
I'm listening.
In her real relationship, this is
I'm listening, dead ass, but I have to put up a fight. I have to put up a fight. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't until now only I would have. Until now, it wasn't until now that she's right. We all selling it. Wait a minute, you right, Dudley. This is our background. We should go ahead and get the cleaners to hook us up. You know what I'm saying? But
she didn't listen until now.
I didn't think about it in that perspective.
And
as I'm sitting here, I'm sitting here explaining that I like what I'm wearing to be good. So that's true.
Yeah, but you're wearing the table, you're wearing the background. wearing the chair you're sitting in. You're wearing the glasses.
Yeah.
Like people like me, when I watch certain things, I look at the background. Like drink champs.
Critique it?
Drink champs, I be like, damn, they bottles are like just
critique
everywhere.
it? Are you there for critique?
No, I notice it. I'm not critiquing it, but I notice it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a freestyle. They drink champs. They bottles everywhere. It's a freestyle. They don't need to line them up.
But what I'm saying is the way you say it is like nobody's paying attention. It's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, but it's still some type of freestyle.
Okay. But the point I was making
It's
was
some type
people
of
do pay
freestyle.
attention.
Like, you know how if I had a black coaster, you had a red one, you wouldn't like that. But why? That's what I'm saying. I'm getting deep into those points because, okay, I'm going to roll with you here. But if I had a black coaster and you had a red one, no. But now we have no coasters because you don't want a red one and a black one.
If that's my preference, that's my preference.
That's too deep.
If that's my preference, that's deep. Anyway, let's move
At least
on.
it's a coaster, though. See? Look. No, come.
But why can't it match? Yeah,
but why can it not match?
Because
if that's what we had, was a red and a black one, why can it not match?
Well, that's right.
So now we gotta be cool. Come so jump in, because you looking like
y'all told me don't talk.
Why?
I didn't tell you not to talk.
Would you buy a blue vase and a red vase for your home decor?
If I wanted to.
They don't go together. Like, they don't even look
But
right.
there's a balance though. So look. So like, if she's like that and you're not like that, we gotta find a balance.
White.
So the balance is she gonna
balance is the
take
wrinkles.
the coasters off.
The balance is the wrinkles.
No, you're gonna say she don't care. No, she's gonna say take the coasters off because one is red and one is blue. One is
But
black.
that's y'all colors are red and blue. What's wrong with being
But
red
guess
and blue?
what? I'm so not caring. I'm not gonna argue for it. I'm gonna say take them off. But at the end of the day, we could have really kept them.
So why is this a conversation if you just gonna do what I said do anyway?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta relax.
You talking about it though. Anyway.
But that's bad though because
I'm still not getting my point across.
She's not getting what she wants and she kind of deferring to what you want.
But it's not what she wants. She just don't care about it.
But
I'm the only one caring.
But that's something she cares
That's
about.
something I care about, but I'm not gonna make it a big deal. At the end of the day, take them off. If
You
that's
can
what's
voice
making
your
you happy.
opinion without making it
But
a big deal.
right.
That means you don't care that much if you...
But then how crazy would it get? I'm saying keep the red and black. But in her heart, that shit is killing her.
But it comes down to compromise. Now you're getting white.
Yeah.
Neutral color.
That's right.
Now I'm putting one and she getting none. That's gonna kill her again.
Because that's not fair.
You know what I'm saying? But right now, we don't have the neutral color. We on set right now.
So you gotta get rid of it.
Get rid of it. That's what I'm saying. I won't lose, but I take the high road.
But think about it, no one lose. Y'all
It's
just
still
have to find the
compromise.
median,
It's still
the
compromise.
middle ground in it.
Yeah.
I don't like to feel like I'm always just rolling.
So
But I roll. That's what's fucked
Hold
up about
on.
it.
If she
I don't
don't
like
get
to
it,
feel like
you
I'm
don't
rolling,
get it,
but I
nobody
roll.
gets it.
Listen, I know you're in a very happy relationship
I roll.
right now.
I'm a difficult
How
motherfucker.
is that going for my
I'm
good
a
friend?
difficult motherfucker.
How does she
Because-
deal with you?
Because I'm gonna argue down with you. Deep down inside, I'm
And then
saying,
still do this and still do
deep,
it anyway.
deep down inside, we gonna get rid of the shits. Cause you gotta relax. But I just wanna know why the fuck you care.
But why don't you care? You can't tell me not to care because you don't
It's just the
care.
red and the black.
How's your relationship going?
And red and black actually go.
How's your relationship? You're happy? You doing good? Nika's good?
I'm difficult.
Because I pray for her.
I'm difficult for shit like this.
Oh,
But I'm
my
still
God.
gonna
I gotta do-
compromise. But that still be taking a high roll.
You know what, though?
Cause that still be taking a high roll.
That's a Virgo thing, though.
If I really don't give a shit about it being red and black, I'm still kind of losing by taking a high roll. Why can't I fight?
But you're not losing because you don't care to begin with.
But why can't
You
I
just
fight?
want to make an
Why
argument.
can't I fight for the red and black to stay?
You just want to argue. That's what you care
If
most
the red
about.
and black have to stay, we will argue. If I get rid of it, you will be peace. No, I'm saying. But I'm gonna fuck with you because you still with it.
Link in bio. Fill out the application.
But that's how things happen in relationships. But you do come to a common ground.
So how
You come
have
to a
you
common
been
ground.
doing?
I'm difficult. That's my answer.
How
Difficult.
How is she surviving?
She will red out one black, we argue, and then she get the one she want. Difficult.
But see, that's not good, though.
Because then I'm losing a lot, right?
Because you want to know why? Because honestly, you kind of sacrificing what you really want. Even if you don't care about it, you sacrificing what you want.
But
to
if
make
you really
someone else
don't
happy.
care about it, you really don't want it.
That's not true. That's not true. Because I could not care about, all right, for example, if I'm an alcoholic, right? Just say I'm alcoholic, right? I don't care about what we drink. But you do. You know what? Fuck it, just drink it.
Because some stuff be pure and some stuff just be.
But that's still an
But if
example.
you don't care, you still want to
bullshit.
drink it, even though I have a
But
preference.
but I'm only drinking it because you want to drink that.
No, what you said, y'all. Who wants to fight?
That's not a
Some
fight.
Cause y'all wanna fight.
But that is not a fight. It's just a conversation.
You started off by saying, listen, guys. You started off by saying you're an alcoholic. You'll drink anything. But I say I have a preference for brown liquor. Now it's an issue because I said I have a preference. Even though you started out saying you'll drink anything.
But look,
So you're gonna drink anything
So
regardless.
wait.
So why can't I choose what we're gonna drink? Because you're gonna drink.
But
anything.
You don't care, but I care.
But wait. But so what if we drink brown every day because you want to drink brown? I'm an alcoholic.
If you got a preference,
So
so
you
you
just
have
think
both.
that you have a.
But deep down inside, you know I really prefer white.
Yeah.
But if you're saying you don't care, but I care about something, so I'm gonna get what I want because you don't care, because you drink anything. And I only drink brown, so I'm going to buy brown because you don't care.
Yeah,
you drink
but when I
brown
get the white, you ain't gonna drink it.
That's bad.
because I don't drink white.
But you gotta compromise sometimes.
But not
You
telling
get-
I don't like. It's like you telling me. I'm telling Hef to eat this because
He doesn't eat meat.
Exactly.
You eat chicken,
No,
so
not the
now
same.
you only
Not
buy.
the same.
It
He
is.
Not
don't
the
drink
same.
white.
Not the same religious.
Molly, you don't
Let's take
drink
that
white.
the religious one.
You don't
Right,
drink white.
But she drunk it white.
Like me,
Hold on, let me
me
kill
don't
this
drink
right
dark.
now.
It's
With the
exactly
logo.
you and me.
With the logo. Let me
You
kill
drink
this
dark
right
and
now.
she drink light.
My favorite color is blue. Her favorite color is red.
Mhm.
What the logo look like?
It's both.
Who made the logo?
You.
But then I tell you that we agreed on that though. We kept
No.
on agreeing on
No.
blue and red is our shit.
After I made the logo, Adrian.
Huh? We always said blue and red was gonna be in it.
Boy.
Because that's both of us.
Alright.
Oh, an old blue logo, I probably still wouldn't have cared, but we knew blue and red was our color.
Alright. Okay.
So you made it, we got the blue and red because that's an us thing.
But look, two things could be true, right? Y'all both could be right. But at the end of the day, regardless of the fact, I can't keep just letting you get your way all the time.
So
That's
say
not what
something
you,
about it.
so don't
Voice
say you
your
don't
opinion.
care.
So don't say you don't care.
Okay,
That's
not caring.
Don't say you don't care.
not caring.
How many times do we sit here today while recording? Did she say she don't care about
Yeah,
that?
because I don't.
That's
I'm not
a
gonna
lie.
argue.
That's a lie.
I'm not
That's not
gonna
my
argue.
business.
I'm
If
not
you're
gonna
saying
argue.
you don't care, I'm not gonna force you to say
But-
you care.
Because if it's
but
no
the reason why-
posters
but the
or if
reason
it's
why
his
people do
posters,
that-
I don't care.
I want to
That's
talk over you. I'm
that's
sorry.
not my business though. If you as an individual say you don't care about something, why do I have to pull out the care in you
But-
if you don't want it for yourself?
But if I'm never
It's
gonna
not
get my way
argument.
anyway, I might as well
No,
just
but
let-
no. She's never not said she didn't care. She never stopped saying I don't care. It's always I don't care from the beginning.
You're right about that too.
If you come
and
in
you
the
guys
but
stop
I
saying
really
that.
don't want to argue. It
It
doesn't
was- but how
matter.
do you
That's
know
a
it's
bad
under
thing.
argument?
If I was sitting here solo and the shit stayed wrinkled, that's just what it would be. If I don't feel like I care about going to get it out.
So, but if you're not the one ironing, why are you making
So
the
why
issue?
won't you choose different words then instead of?
Just say
It
I
could
don't
be,
care.
it, right.
That's true. Yeah.
Or what I'm gonna say, it don't matter to me. It's the same.
Or you could sit. We could
It don't
sit
matter.
down together.
Or-
We could talk, and you could be like, I don't want to start an argument, but I feel like blah blah blah. Can we come to a
That's never
compromise?
happened.
Can we do that?
Also-
And when you give, I don't care. All right, you don't care, so we doing this.
Also, right?
That's true.
So now, if you don't care that there's wrinkles, I do, and I'm the one ironing it, why are you complaining if you're not doing the work? I'm ironing it.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining if it's wrinkled or wrinkleless. Like I'm not complaining about it. Like, damn, Nelly, you missed this.
No,
I'm
you,
not
you, no,
complaining.
your complaining is, I don't care about that. Why are you making such a big deal about it? But you're not the one ironing it.
Right, you are the one I am.
So then why
Because
are
that
you
was a
saying something?
choice,
You're
though.
not, but you're
That was
not
a
doing
choice.
the work, and I'm not complaining about doing the work,
That was a choice.
bro.
That was a choice.
Link in bio.
That was a choice. That was a choice.
Link in the motherfucking
I
bio.
just feel like I just don't.
Listen,
I'm not
point
doing
blank
an
is,
argument.
we gonna move on. It's not an argument. If I say I want to do something, you don't care about it, you don't have to say anything because you're not doing the work.
That's true. Because I ain't gonna lie, she's not right. Because if you keep like Moesha said, if you keep saying I don't care, she's just gonna just jump up and do what she want to do because you saying you don't care.
But that's not gonna affect me. That she's gonna do
So
it.
then why
But
is it a
affecting-
conversation?
It's a conversation affecting.
No, because I said if it's red and black, she's gonna say, "Oh, she doesn't want it."
But
you
that's
said you
how
don't
it
care.
started.
But
That's how it
if
started.
If you say it, but honestly,
But if you
She
clear it
just
to her,
wants to
still not a
know
big
why
deal to me.
is it? She just
A
wants to
big
know
deal
why.
to her. It's
Yeah,
not a
why?
big deal to me.
So then why is it a conversation?
So why is it a conversation?
Because she wants to know why.
Because that's how I want it.
Right.
And if you really had an idea, then it would be a conversation to compromise. But if you say you don't care, then if I want both of them to be the same color, there should not be an issue because you don't care about it.
But you're basically deferring to get mad at the
Right, but it's not an issue. It's
so
just,
then why
it's
is it a conversation?
Like, why you caring so much about this shit?
Why is this still a conversation right now? We should be talking about something else.
That's true though. That's true.
I'm just saying.
She just
why
wants to
she
argue,
cares.
bro.
That's all I was saying.
But why do you care? Why I care if you're not supposed to work?
You care.
No, you don't.
You kind of do care, but you don't know how to say it. And this is what I'm thinking. Like, you kind of do care, but you don't know how to say it. But then you saying I don't care. Honestly, if it's red and black and you want red and black, just say because I like red and black.
Then it could be red and black.
And now she got to either say no, I don't want that, or she could say, you know what, we're gonna keep.
But if she said she wanted red and black, it would be red and black. Now it's only a conversation once I choose gold.
Yeah.
Even though she said she didn't give a fuck what color it was, but now that I chose gold, no shit, motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't tell me. That's just like saying if I'm editing, right? And you say, yo, cousin, do what you want to do with the edit. All right, cool. So I find a little creative spot and I do what I want to do. And then now when I'm done with it, you're going to say, yo, I don't really like that.
Because you didn't
but
say
you told me you don't give a... Like, that's kind of the same thing. That's kind of the same thing, yeah. You got whatever you want, you got to speak up for it. If you don't speak up for it...
You definitely got to speak up for it.
That's a lesson today, guys. So
I should learn a lesson. I feel like I did it to her a few times.
I'm just saying, I'm
sorry, baby.
I don't mind being wrong, right, or whatever. I just had to say what I had to say, and that's what I had to say.
But sometimes you don't need to say anything.
No, you gotta say
something. Sometimes you just don't, because honestly, if you said you don't care about something, unless you really care, say something. But if it's really not an issue, you don't have to say anything.
She said she don't care, but I think she cares, but she's
not
I'm saying,
enough. But if you really don't care, you don't have to say anything.
She don't care enough.
Mm-hmm.
So then it shouldn't be a conversation.
You gotta care more.
Yeah.
I care. Some things I care about, I express. We had a whole what I cared about conversation over the phone before. And what you cared about conversation.
The list is very short.
It was the same thing.
But it'll still be an argument.
Yeah, the same thing. It was the same thing.
So you need to work on yourself.
It was the same thing. No, but that's just
we all need to work on ourselves.
No, of course.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm doing the work.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna keep arguing about something you said you didn't care about from the beginning.
I agree with you.
You gotta sell.
But then when I care about something, I'm getting too defensive.
No.
Because now I wanted to go my way.
You have to have a conversation.
But you wanna know something too though? You can't say you don't care about nothing. Then when you care about one little thing, now you want to go over the top about it. You can't do that.
Well, I feel like because you already care so much about other shit, my one little care should work.
Nah, it don't work that way.
You can't demand something.
fucking compromises.
She don't demand anything. You're trying to demand
the situation. So just because you don't care about 90% of the work, when you care about 10%, you just get your way. No, it's still a conversation.
Yeah, it is.
Everything is a
I should
conversation.
just let it go.
It's
Nah.
it's a
You let it go, don't mean I gotta let it go.
Right.
Now we having another argument because you just not gonna fucking give me my 10%.
Some stuff don't be arguments.
You know why? Because if we was on 100%.
We could go back and forth, but that's not an argument.
It's a conversation.
Right.
Just because you start yelling, don't mean it's
An
an argument. You're
right.
And I'm working on myself. I just do shit like I want to.
Because you wanna know why? Because you think that because I give her 90%, I'm gonna get my 10.
This is an episode about
No, it's not. It's about life, though.
it's real
It's about
shit,
life. People
though.
go
But
through this.
I know, but
It's really after
you're the only one that got the
But after you come to terms, right? After you come to terms and I take all this shit y'all just dishing at me, maybe by next week I'll figure shit out. And I won't be doing shit like that no more. You never know. Y'all might have just helped me.
I just say leak.
Y'all might have just helped me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tough. Right? Kazo. Go back.
Shit, you about to get mine.
And I might not hear what he said Monday to Tuesday. I'm like, damn.
Nah, you ain't like 2 Tuesdays away from that.
You was right, because damn, I took that in. I got that. Boom.
Nah, but I suffer a
Same
lot from
shit.
what you saying
Same
about
shit.
me. I'll be like, I don't care about that shit.
Same shit.
No, deep down, I really do care about it. I just
Same
want to let
shit.
you win.
But look what I just said in
Not
the beginning,
get
though. I said what? I went to him, even not trying to hurt his feelings or not, production, to express myself about this, right? Because this was something that we wanted to do and that I care about. So I went and had to say what I had to say for something that I really care about.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me feel good. That made me feel argument or nothing like that. We had a conversation. We both took notes from it, like he just said.
You had a what?
Conversation.
Right.
We both took notes from it. He took his notes and I took my notes of learning of what would happen. But that was something I cared about. I didn't say 100% that I was correct of the things that I was complaining about.
But she right though, because remember what I told you then. I was like, yo, honestly, this is art. I'm not gonna feel the wrong way in it because it's a business. Like if I'm doing something with somebody, right? I have to be able to take, just like I take the good stuff that you say. I gotta take the bad stuff. Everything that we do is not right. So if you only care about 10% and I feel like I'm giving 90 and you only care about the other 10, like what do you mean? So you gonna call me for this, but I did this, and the third, and that ain't matter, but now this shit matter. Now I gotta jump up and do whatever you say with that. But the other stuff I did, it's no rebuttal about. Like that's what she's saying. You gotta speak up for yourself. You can't, because if you don't speak up for yourself, then what's gonna happen? You're gonna let people walk over you.
And it's not an intentional walk.
It's not intentional walk. You allowing that. You allowing.
No, it's not. I don't feel like it's a walk. I feel like I want to care about what I want to care about.
But that's
understandable. But that still has to be a conversation because just because I do 90% and you do 10%, that don't mean you rule that 10%.
Yeah.
Because you choose not to insert
some of it.
No, you choose not to insert yourself in that 90%. Yeah. That's a choice.
Yeah.
I'm 100% here. So if you are choosing to be 10%, that is your business. I'm still a part of that 10.
Yeah. I don't have to agree with your 10%. That you feel like
because
like
you can make it 50-50. But you don't want to. You don't care now.
I'm not saying what are they choosing?
I'm saying you can.
It's sorry, little shit.
I know.
I'm talking about real life shit. I get my shit on. I probably try to take 80.
We're not saying it like that.
Little shit. Little shit I do breeze.
I'm talking about the little shit. You could make it to 50%, but you don't want to.
Yeah, little shit I breeze. No lie. That's probably why I'm so argumentative about it, because it's just a coaster. I breeze it. I breeze it. Real other life shit, I gotta, of course.
Yeah, but look at it like this though. But if we all know Nelly, right? She's a Virgo. They're all attentive to detail, right? Mm-hmm. So to you, it's just but that's how they all are.
Yeah,
you gotta accept that.
That shit don't matter. Norm. You
that's your
norm.
Yeah, that's your norm. No,
so let me be me.
Not a problem. That's your norm. So I accept it though. Clean this motherfucker up.
So then, hold on. We gonna end this shit right the fuck now. You know that's me, right? Mm-hmm. You know me. I like detail. When I say something about detail and I want to fix it and I'm doing the work, you don't have to say anything about it.
I just said this yesterday.
You don't have to say anything about it. Why you care about that? Yeah. Because I do.
Not because I just want to start shit.
So leave me the fuck alone.
Right. Because you are the one doing it.
You right. Nobody asked you.
You are. You 100%. I must say, why the fuck do I care if that's something you like?
I just said this yesterday.
Not care in that type of way, but how you just broke it down.
So like if I'm
because that's your thing.
I'm not asking you about it's me.
You right? So I'm learning shit. What the fuck?
I agree with you. I just said this.
I agree with her right
because my friends call me OCD, right? So I clean up during the turn up so it can reduce from whenever I leave.
But I think that's smart.
I know y'all not gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up. So why not reduce it now? So when I gotta clean up,
and
myself,
they be like, "Oh, what you doing?
Why are you doing so much? Just leave it." No, it's bothering me. Plus, nobody's gonna help me later. Yeah. So if it's like, why you're not doing nothing? So why are you saying something?
Hello.
Like your fun is not stopping.
Hello.
This is fun to me. Let me do what I gotta do.
You enjoy cleaning.
And I'm gonna come right back to you. I enjoy cleaning. That's my thing. I don't care who house I'm in. I'm a cleaner.
I think I'm a fucking troublemaker. Just now on this episode, I just learned. I'm learning shit about myself. And I might be a troublemaker. But I don't need no harm. Or whatever. So I can admit, you're right. You are right. You want this shit to be perfecto, you are the one doing it.
The whole episode just
at least you got something. Got something through me.
We apologize for arguing, guys.
We did not argue. What the fuck? You just taught me a lesson. How the fuck is you gonna say that's an argument? And you got me cursing.
Yay! We can make up now because you curse.
It's the drinks.
We friends
again. But all jokes aside.
Now, we work so well together. Even these
type of times.
Conversations are, it's still on a good level. Because you need the conversation. I'm confrontational, but when I know it's a real conversation that needs to happen,
right,
I'm able to separate that piece of me to make you understand what the fuck I'm trying to say, because I know you don't understand. So I'm gonna keep saying it until you get it. And thank you guys for your help.
That is so true. That is so true. I must give a hand out to
because I feel the way I feel, and I'm gonna keep saying it.
Putting me in my motherfucking place. At the end of the day, I learned some shit today. Am I gonna use it? Who knows? But whatever. Nah. I'm
gonna say, wow.
Nah.
I'm bringing this shit to season 2.
Are you gonna care enough to try?
Do you care yet?
You have to
get that. You have to get
so
like
I
that.
stand firm on what I believe, and nobody's gonna make me not feel what I feel. So if I feel like you're disrespecting me or hurting me or making me feel any type of way, I'm gonna keep telling you that. And if you don't want to change who you are, then this is not for us.
But I feel like you're right that I have to sometimes listen. Remember, you told me that, but I just listened today. And not that it happens overnight, but now I understand.
It took 9 episodes,
why
guys.
the fuck do I not care and I ain't doing shit?
Only 9 episodes, and it's a 10 episode season.
But overall, we ain't talking about me on 9, so relax.
Anyway, so let's get to this relationship, not between us, but you and your better half.
I feel the pressure.
How does she deal with you?
This shit is getting crazy.
And I hope the therapy session today is gonna help you in your relationship.
What therapy session?
That the fucking production gave you today.
Wow.
Why you giving on production? That was you.
No, it was a collection. It was a family effort.
It's a family effort.
To make her look in the goddamn mirror.
You scared of her or something?
Right? Now he the main one was talking.
Right.
Now cousin, she was right. Now Nelly was right. That's what cousin said.
Yeah, cut her off sometimes.
Don't do that. Don't put that pressure on her.
Can you now reflect and, think about conversations you've had in your relationship where you may have been wrong and need to go home and apologize for?
No, that you may have been wrong.
Yes. Because
it wasn't a right.
What you do with me, I know you do in your relationship.
It wasn't a right wrong thing just now. It was a median.
Okay. Have you been on the median?
What is so funny? Like I don't understand. Don't say that, because then I'm walking around here. Have you been
on the median in your relationship?
I've been on the median in relationships, period.
So now, will you reflect on the conversation we had today?
You're not interviewing me, because now I feel like
I'm
this
asking
is
you a question.
Pressure. Okay. Go ahead. No, seriously.
Link in bio. Will you now reflect on what happened here today on camera for everyone to see and add this to your relationship? Because sometimes you may not be listening.
So, not nothing about today, but just listening in general. I'm learning. I'm learning to listen and take advice of different ways to move with being in a relationship with someone.
Okay.
Right? Because today it was a lot of pressure on me with y'all. But usually I feel like in a relationship I probably don't have to have this type of red-black conversation.
Oh, because everything you
say goes. Because I feel like it's a different
because everything you say
goes. It's a different level.
Because everything you say goes.
I feel like that's why I said I didn't want to say it as always small, it don't matter. Because on a higher scale of things, I have my feelings of things that I feel should be, if the kitchen should be blue and green.
So is it the opposite then? So,
you know what I'm saying?
So when it comes to the small things, you say you don't care about it. But when it comes to the big things, is what you say goes.
Nope. Not what I say goes up. My opinion on what maybe we should do with the kitchen. It should be
what we're going
blue and white. If you think it should be blue and white, if you think it should be conversation over, then the kitchen is blue and white.
Did you hear it? She told them what they think.
No, I said, do you think? How do you feel about the kitchen being blue and white? I don't care. Maybe now, like you said, so the roles might have reversed. And now I might be getting it. She said she didn't care about the kitchen being blue and white. And that's why the motherfuckers blue and white.
Because she don't want to argue with you.
You got it.
I got it.
Pay me, bitch. I'm I'm sending you an invoice.
I got it though. But no, I think I'm very hard on people when I'm in a relationship. I think I'm very hard on people. They are very hard. So I'm learning how to think before I act type shit. Because I just be like, you right. And then I probably got to say sorry later, depending on, which way I was coming. But sometimes I don't really like people to take my words to hurt their feelings, though. Because I be coming with no type of, what would you say?
But it's a delivery, though.
Right. But if I
don't have any malice or ill intentions.
Yeah.
But what you're saying, you're also not considering someone else's feelings. You know what I mean?
Right, but I try to say that before, like I was with Takazo. I'm not trying to come at this personally to make you feel away, but on another hand, I feel like da-da-da-da-da.
But sometimes you ever have a conversation with somebody and they be like, no disrespect, but they about to disrespect the fuck out of you. That's how you speak. No disrespect, but in my heart, you're ugly as hell.
I mean it that way.
That's okay. However, the fact that you don't listen well, you're very hard-headed, and a little aggressive, your ill intent that is non-existent is very strong.
Hard to tell,
right.
That I'm really not.
Your heart has to learn the lineage of your words.
Right.
So guys, send me gifts.
What about you? Since
send me gifts, I need them.
You so into wanting this perfection.
Oh no, but I do compromise. If you would have come into this setting the foundation, this is important. When you're in a new friendship, relationship, whatever shit you're in, you set the foundation in the beginning. So if you go in saying you don't care about A, B, C, but you care about D, not E and F, I'm only gonna talk to you about D. You don't care about nothing else. So I'm gonna make the decisions for everything else. If you come in saying you care about the entire alphabet, we're gonna discuss the entire alphabet because I'm gonna get tired of speaking to you about A, B, C, E, and F, and you telling me you don't care. When I know I deeply care about it.
Nah, that's what I was saying before. It's not I care.
I get it, but what I'm saying,
and I trust that you got it.
I
because
understand
that's how you want it.
But when you set the foundation this way, you can't complain about it later on because we did it for all.
No, I'm not gonna complain. I trust that you really have it. In our relationship, God just took that from ours. I really trust you. So now I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to really be all. Not that I don't care though.
But that's
but
the
I
words
really
you say.
Trust you.
That's
but I deeply care. But I trust that you're gonna deliver it because you care.
But I'm telling you, the words you say.
Yeah, the words.
That's what I'm taking in.
That's like you just said, the words.
Because we have to communicate, and the way we communicate is verbally.
Right.
So the words you tell me is what I can stand on.
Right.
Because that's what we discussed.
Right.
So if you say you don't care about this, okay, I don't take offense to that. I'm gonna handle it. Right. But then if I make a decision and you're complaining about that decision, it's like there's a disconnect. So if you care about something, care about it for real. That's all, and that's for everyone. Set your foundations. Speak your mind. Say exactly what you want. And if it's something you strongly believe in, demand in it, have a conversation, and then compromise.
Yeah, I'm doing
that.
That is the these days. I'm doing that these days. That's why I took in, which I settled. I still have to tell you my point of view.
You have
not
to.
Saying that I don't take it in. Yeah,
you have to.
Not saying that. Or
that's part of the
let it
communication.
settle in over the days.
There's no communication.
And learn from it.
Yeah, and my thing is like, especially in relationships, when I feel a way about something, I like to discuss it. Not right there at that minute, but that day. I'm not gonna bring it up 14 weeks later. Like, I feel a way about this, knowing that I allowed you to do it for 14 weeks, and now I want to change it.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, that's why it continues.
Yeah. Like, you set the foundation. You set the foundation in the very beginning. So at first, second episode, I let some shit slide. Why would I bring it up the 10th episode expecting it to change? We're at the end. So, demand what you want. Speak your mind. Be okay with speaking your mind. And maybe your life can be a little easier.
Maybe not. Never know.
Unless you work with a Smith.
No, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty hard on the people that I'm with. I don't know. I do. I'm learning communication a little better, but I'm definitely voicing what I need to voice.
Definitely voice it. You don't listen though.
That's definitely happening, but then I'm learning to listen. I'm learning to take it in. Respect
the audio that don't work.
Take it in.
So guys,
to listen to take it in, you know.
We have one more episode for you guys, and I hope you really, really enjoy it. We appreciate you all for tuning in and supporting us. It means a lot. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, share. Please share.
Yes.
Word of mouth, share the link. Do whatever you gotta do. Click, click, click. We appreciate you.
We definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for always tuning in and, you know, showing love and listening to the whole entire episode. But make sure you like, subscribe, share, because like she said, you might have some people on your page that want to tune in that we don't know. So sharing is nothing. You just click it and it happens. And then you might have someone interested to look and come on the team. Come on the team. You know what I'm saying? NELLZ is the jewel dropper, the therapist, the perfectionist, and all of the above. But I really do go with the flow in certain situations, and they just got on me, you know what I'm saying, to be a little bit better at that, caring and shit.
It's important to hold yourself accountable, so I'm very thankful that you're able to do that.
Because I'm growing. I'm getting older now. I'm getting older. Some shit gotta stop.
I got another question before we end this.
What you want?
Are you scared to hold yourself accountable?
I don't know.
Wait. I'm sorry. Wrong question. Not accountable. Are you scared to
be wrong?
That could be the thing. Are you like, because when you saying you go with the flow, going with the flow mean that you may have an idea but you scared to express it. Mm-hmm. Like, are you scared to just like put your whole input into something? Like, are you scared?
Are you scared to have the
might be scared, but let me tell you what I feel like going with the flow in result in my own personal head, right? I do it so much, and I probably mentioned it on the beginning episodes, that I don't want to hurt no one because I'm an aggressive speaker, and if I feel like I gave my feelings, it might feel like it's a rejection that my thought won't get picked.
But is it true? But is it the
truth?
I'm
saying, I'm telling you why I feel like I go with the flow, because if I don't go with your flow, this shit might end.
We suffer.
You understand what I'm saying?
Rejection.
So I feel like I done gave my all in my opinion. I done gave my all in this.
And you done
so
my shit.
I might as well go with your shit anyway, and this a go. Because I'm going to go with your shit, and I think I'm good at going with your shit. But if I go ahead and voice it, you going to shoot my shit. I don't like people shooting my shit. That's how I personally...
Can I say something?
I looked at it. It's a lot of steps, because it was hard. I told you, you're my cousin. If I come to you and tell you episode 1, I felt my feelings, you might be like, well, then fuck it. And I'm like, well, then fuck you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I reacted all in my head because I'm like...
Can I say something?
He ain't take what I said and take it.
Can I say something? But me and you had a conversation that we both needed to have, right? And I felt the same way. Like, I felt like if I don't say something, if I say something, then our relationship probably end. And we grew, and we not cousins. You my sister, right? And I think that the moment you opened up the door to say something, and the moment you opened up that door and I said something, I think that it's been great after that. I think that we suffer from that. We both suffer from that. But the problem is that you gotta understand who you are and what you bring to the table. The moment that you keep allowing the things to go with the flow, is that you're blocking your own blessings. And I had to learn that on my own. You have to say how you feel in certain things. And if we a team, like y'all a team, right? Nelly is I learned how Virgos are. My aunt is a Virgo, my girl is a Virgo, my cousin's a Virgo, my grandfather's a Virgo. Like, I understand how Virgos are. They got their opinion, they strong in their opinion. But they also want you to be strong on your own opinion. Mm-hmm. If you're not strong on your opinion, they're gonna walk all over you. Because they're gonna be it's not walking, it's leading.
Because we give the opportunity.
Exactly. So in your aspect, you have to say how you feel. You have to. Because if you don't, if you keep just I'm just going with the flow, you blocking your own blessings.
Yeah. No, I'm learning that, but I'm telling you, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said it probably been a wrong choice of words to say, I don't care. No, I don't feel like,
but I don't
want my feelings get hurt. I don't want shit getting crazy.
Nah.
This relationship gotta end because I feel like,
feelings get hurt is a part of life, yo.
But that's how I learn. I'm learning.
So you see,
no
when
exaggeration.
When it comes to the social media, I obviously I run the social media, but when it comes to that, I stopped picking your quotes, and now I ask you what quote you want to use because I want you to know you have input.
Right.
I don't have to control it, but if you say you don't care about something, I'm still going to control it.
Right.
But I let you know you have input on this. That's why I ask you what you want me to put up.
Right.
Even though I'm still the one putting it up, I ask you what you want. That's me showing you, like, we're still in this together, even though I'm the one posting it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Same thing.
So it's not me walking all over you or trying to be in control, but I know
I don't feel that. No,
I'm more into this than you are.
But the person obviously don't feel like you walking all over because they're not engaged like as you are. That's not your fault.
That's why I said I don't want her to feel that I'm not into it. I might feel like if I fuck around, go on it and post a picture out of her organization, we arguing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that I don't feel, of course I want to pick my own quotes. Of course, but if you picking them and I agree with them, I'm fine with that too. But of course I'm picking them not to say you walking all over me or I don't give a fuck about the Instagram page. But if I post a picture out of what you're framing into, then we talking about why I posted a picture on something that's ours because you're making a scheme.
But have an opinion on, even if you agree, right? I could agree. Have an opinion on it. I agree with you. I agree. Have an opinion.
Like still, if you have ideas, voice your ideas. And you can't be scared of rejection because every thought isn't for that moment. We can use that thought for later and just might not be for right now. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean I'm saying what you're saying isn't worthy. Right now it doesn't work, but we're gonna use it on this date. Or it does work. You never know. Or it does work now.
Yeah.
Or I don't care either. Post it.
If you running a business, right? A business owner always have different people in charge. Different people in place. The reason you have people in place is because you want to have different opinions. If you agree with me 100% on everything, we're never going to work, or it's never going to work because I don't have all the answers. Mm-hmm. If you're the owner of a company, right? You always have a chief or a CEO or this person. The reason why you have that is because you trust their judgments. So a lot of times you may throw an idea out and they may say, yo, I don't like that. And then so why you don't like that? Oh shit, I agree.
But then once that conversation happens, you'll realize why it doesn't work.
Right. And in communication, it may be an argument. But an argument don't mean it's not gonna work. You gotta look at argument don't mean that it's not productive. I mean to say, you gotta look at the most successful relationships in business and things like that. They probably go at it with each other because you got a feeling, I got a feeling.
But then that passion,
yes,
that also ignites something else.
Yeah.
So you can't be scared of the conversation. You can't be scared of having an argument because we have a bond that you can't break. If we argue, we'll still be speaking.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We've done it.
Right.
We argued about the podcast already, and then the same conversation started speaking like nothing even happened.
That's what. And
you have to do that.
And one thing I want to reiterate is that if I'm editing, right, I care. Trust me. I'm editing. I'm putting stuff out. Mind you, I care. I'm not. My name is on it. Even if my name is not on it, because of the fact that one thing I like to do is to give people their own freedom. This is y'all podcast. It's not up for me to come and tell y'all do this, do that. But remember, when there's a production problem, who's on production?
Right.
Me. So if you Moesha, yes, and that same thing with Moesha. I told Moesha, I'm sorry if I come off the wrong way. What's your idea?
Right.
What's your idea? Same thing with Sarah. Me and her. We had to learn how to work with each other. She has certain things. I got certain things.
Everybody's a puzzle piece.
Everybody's a puzzle piece. If I don't care and I say, you know what, do what you want to do. You know, you want this, cuz, you want that, and I give you everything you want. I may not like that. Mind you, I'm behind the production. So if I give you everything you want, and I don't like that, if people don't like it, when I'm gonna say, oh, it ain't my idea. Right. No, right. I care about this. I'm putting this out.
That's the compromise. That's what they want. And if we ask for something that he doesn't agree with, he can say, right. Oh, but I think it's better this way because on this end it works such and such and such. Then you'd be like, oh shit. Right. That don't mean we have to hate him now because he told us our idea was the greatest, but he helped elevate it.
Yeah. That's how, and that's how it works as a team. And
that is okay. And people have to understand conversations are not arguments. Even if you get emotional.
You care. Yeah.
You show the passion. When you're very passionate when you speak. I don't take that as aggression. Somebody else who may not know you very well. Or someone who just is very afraid of confrontation. And don't want to have conversations or arguments. Right. They're going to take everything negatively. Mm-hmm. But me and you, we bounce back quick. I don't really give a fuck about certain shit either. We have that in common. Mm-hmm. But if you care more about it and you want to control it, do your thing. Do your thing.
And the knowledge too. The knowledge feel like, I don't really know how to do it. So go ahead. And I told you that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll learn it. And once I learn it and you give it to me and we could control it together and shit. But that's just too much of falling back and laying back. But I know that. And I'm like, damn.
But that's why I still offer you certain things to know. Like, when you're ready and you feel like you want to learn this, it's here. Right. I'm not closing you out. Right. You have input when you want to give input. And let it be that.
Before y'all rant, just go back to, I'm sorry, I feel like.
It's okay.
But I want to apologize to Moesha too, because Moesha is here too, and I want you to have your own input on things too, because you are a part of this. So therefore, you should have your input. And again, I apologize about you. You said I want to be there for that process. I know I'm a night owl.
Oh my God, sorry, princess.
Don't worry about that. She's part of the thing. All right, cool. I'll get it out.
Jenny.
Princess, you in trouble, man.
But Molly, look at it like this. You was there for the beginning of all of this shit, right? When I had no idea nothing of what we was doing. What we had to do? We had to learn. We knew nothing about no computers, no nothing. We bought a computer, we bought this, we learned how to design. You seen all of that stuff. So in the aspect of it, you see me sit in the house and learn how to YouTube this, learn how to do that. We had problems with this. We got to YouTube this stuff. So when you say you don't know something,
episode 1 and go back, have a meeting to shoot episode 1 again.
Exactly. So when you say you don't know something, in my eyes, I'm looking at, because you see me not know something, I'm looking at you don't want to put the work in. Because all it takes is sit down and just learn. When you're passionate about something, you sit down and you just learn how to do it. Because before somebody else do it for you and they fuck you in your shit, I'm going to learn how to do it. So whenever you think I'm going to be sitting here editing and doing my own movies on my own forever, no. But when I go in and we can hire people how to direct, no, I'm going to do my own directing, but hire people how to motherfucking work these cameras, hire people who know how to edit shit like that, we already know how to do it. So when they tell me this can't happen, I'm like, no, that's not true. Mm-hmm. I got the knowledge. So things that you don't know, you got to just research that. Right. Because at the end of the day, if you didn't have people who solid, who really fuck with you, they going to walk all over you. Yeah. And I want this whole message that we talking about you. But it's not just about you, it's other people. It's the whole world.
Yeah, it's real. It's my real point of view. Like, it's not no other shit. So if you're talking to me and I'm taking it in, it's my real point of view, because I'm expressing to y'all right now. You understand? If I don't express to y'all any other type of time of how I feel, I'm coming to y'all now and letting y'all know this is my angles of how.
But also, this is real life, real views.
Yeah.
That's a big fact.
But
I appreciate the conversation. I think
we wanted to allow a bird's eye view.
And growth is a motherfucker.
To the viewers.
You know what I'm saying? Growth is crazy. You can't just spurt up there like I'm taking all that in. Mm-hmm. And I do need to put the work in. So if I need to learn it, I need to sit down and learn it and then have it. That's just how you came on. She had to learn it. Mm-hmm. And just do it. And I know once I got it, but not sitting down and taking the time to put the work in for self, because This is my shit. Our shit.
Sometimes you're not gonna get no sleep.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you're not gonna get no sleep. Like, it is what it is. Like, we're not gonna get no sleep. Sometimes you gonna work. You gonna have a good time, and we may party, right? You know how many times I party? You know how many times I really party? Like, I really don't want to party, but then my friends be like, yo, you never be with us. All right, cool. I'm gonna go hang with y'all today, right? And then I know I got something to do at home. I'm not saying they don't care about it, but they don't understand. They don't know, right? So I got to go home. It be 12, 1 o'clock at night, and I got to go work on what I got to work on. And I don't get no sleep. And I got to wake up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and go make my bread and do what I got to go do. But I ain't get no sleep. There's times I'm sitting in the car, I'm on an hour of sleep. That's something, this is your baby, that's what you got to do. That's how it is. You hear the stories with everybody, what they put in, what they do.
Right.
You got a business, Nelly. You know what it is. You know what it is. No one's going to, whatever your business consists of, no one's going to do it better than you. Until you do it first, that's when you get people to come along and want to be around you.
But you can even show somebody exactly how you want it, and they still won't do it the way you want it, because it's your vision.
Right.
It's your vision. Right. And so when you're partnering with someone, you have to voice your vision, and then they voice theirs, and then you combine it. You make it work together. You don't just, all right, I believe in your vision, but what about your vision? Mm-hmm. So, today's lesson is speak up for yourself, believe in yourself, and do the fucking work. Bye.
And never give up.
Never give up.
You know, you can continue
the time
to learn.
Is now.
You understand what I'm saying? And until now, I ain't give a fuck.
Until now, she ain't give a fuck. Until now, she was hard-headed. Amazon, Kindle.
Growth.
Get your copies now. You will not be disappointed in his book. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to Real Life Real Views with NELLZ and A. Smith. Follow us at RLRV Podcast on all streaming platforms to stay connected.